Hello. I forgot to take a deep breath before that started. Okay, today let's talk about CRP. What is CRP? So we briefly touched on it on the video where we talked about buckets, but let's go into a little bit more detail because there's a couple important things for you to know, both for yourself personally as well as anytime you're talking to a potential consultant, things you just want to be clear on. So CRP stands for Consultant Replenishment Program. It is the very easiest and most slam dunk way to make sure that 100 bucket of yours is full every month without fail. Now, do you have to enroll in CRP? You do not. It's entirely possible to have a business and even get paid without enrolling in CRP. One way to do that is you would fill that bucket with a retail order. Now, I don't ever recommend doing retail orders because I don't think it's taking best care of our customers. Every once in a very blue moon, you'll have someone who is like, no, seriously, I just want to buy this one time. I don't want an auto ship. I just want to buy it retail. If you know them well enough, you may still buy that for them through their ghost account and charge them a retail price, but you can put that in as a retail order, have it fill your 100 bucket. I just don't recommend it. I don't think it creates a lasting customer, and PC Perks is the way to go for customers for sure. So back to that question of how can I run a business without enrolling in CRP? It is possible. If you want to view this as a business, however, you want CRP, I promise you. So if you don't fill that 100 bucket in a month, you actually still are eligible for commissions, just a smaller percentage. You're just going to make less money on your efforts. If you fill that bucket, you are going to be paid at a higher percentage, a higher rate, and you make quite a bit more money, as well as you're eligible for incentives. You're also eligible to earn on what your team does when you fill that 100 bucket. So if you don't fill it, you still do make a little bit of money off each sale that you make. And it's important to know that. You don't have, it's optional. But if you're going to view this as a business, absolutely. Fill that 100 bucket so you are paid optimally on your efforts. Why put the effort in if you're only going to be paid a little bit on it, right? And all you have to do is buy this CRP to be paid more. Now, you're probably thinking, I just invested in my enrollment kit. Where am I going to find the money to buy more products? And why do I want to buy more products a month after I just bought this big blue box full of products? Well, we can get creative. One of the easiest products to move is eye cream. So if you wanted, you could put 3 eye creams on your CRP. It would fulfill your 100 bucket for sure. And those 3 eye creams, I can almost guarantee you're going to be able to sell those and get rid of those. You can do a flash sale. You've already got them now, and you can just send them off to people who want to buy them. You can have them pay $62. Well, you only paid $52. So by the time you factor in some shipping, you're still coming out on top, as well as they are now covering your entire cost of doing business for that month. So that's one way to do it. Sunless Tanner is another way to do it. Just smaller items that you know you can move are good things to put on your CRP if you personally don't need any products. I find 2 out of every 3 months, I personally need products for my own personal use. And then 1 out of every 3 months, I don't tend to need them for my own bathroom stock. And in that case, I either get creative or buy something I can use for mini facials so I can use in my marketing, buy things that I can give away as giveaways to increase my sales, things like that. That's the scoop with your CRP. Now, there's one more thing. Your very first month, your very first CRP is your only opportunity to buy a booster kit. The booster kit is insane. There are so many products in there. If you bought the very biggest enrollment kit, for example, the booster kit pretty much has everything that didn't come in there, all the rest of the products. And it's an insane number of products for like $280. It is wild. I bought it, and when it came in the mail, I was so excited because it has so many products in there. So check that out, the booster kit. You can find the flyer online in our Pulse. If you can't find it, let me know, or let your person know, and we'll hook you up with that information. But your only time you can actually buy that is your first CRP. So I would recommend doing it if you can swing it. Also, you can sell some of those products if you want to make that money back, or you keep them in your own house, you use them, you rave about them, you're a product of the product, and people want what you got.